Tune in now to the hottest sports podcast, 910 Sports. 910 Sports. We discuss the latest topics in sports, interview the athletes from all over the country, known and unknown, while spotlighting the youth of today and tomorrow with host Icon E, Mr. Personality Jacob the Great, Crystal, a.k.a. Miss Wildfire, KB the Amazing, and Steve O, a.k.a. Mr. All Everything Georgia.
What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Icon E, and we're here on 910 Sports. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, I want to thank God for this opportunity once again to be on, to bring another episode to y'all. I got my co-host, you know what I'm saying, King Jacob the Great, Mr. Personality himself. What's going on, brother?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everybody.
Yes, sir. So this morning, we got the Johnson brothers on this morning, fellas. I'm just going to let y'all introduce yourselves, the school y'all play for, and what sport y'all play, and then we're going to get into it.
I'm Malachi Johnson, class of 2025, and I go to Milby High School in Houston, Texas.
I'm Malik Johnson, and I go to Milby High School, class 2024. I go to Milby High School, too.
Okay. Oh, well, shoot. I would have thought y'all was twins. I'm sitting here thinking y'all was twins. Okay. That's what's up. So, Jacob, I'm going to let you take it away with the fellas. I'm going to let you get the questions started, and we're going to go from there.
Okay, welcome, Johnson brothers. You know, Malik Malachi. You know, I connected with y'all mom on social media, and I just seen her, you know, marketing, promoting y'all, and I was like, this interesting. These young men been everywhere, all at the NBA draft and everything. So I was like, you know, I'm just go ahead and just bring them on the show. So, man, tell me where this journey began for y'all at. Like, how did the journey of basketball begin, man?
I was 7, 8 years old, and I started playing with this AAU team called Texas Explosion.
Mm-hmm.
So we started traveling, working out with all of our trainers like twice a week, and then it got us here eventually.
Okay, so have you and your brother always played on the same AAU team, or played together, or or is it some coach wanted to pick you on the team, or the coach wanted to pick him on the team, or did your mom kind of like keep y'all together on the same AAU team?
My mom, she really kept us on the same AAU team, so she wouldn't have to go to two different places to watch us play.
Same organization.
Okay.
But sometimes we'll play up or stuff like that.
Okay.
Same organization.
Okay, so upon playing, you know, basketball and playing all over, traveling basketball, AAU basketball, man, what are some of the most key points that you have really got, you know, as far as having a high basketball IQ, you know, and what are some of the key things that you've learned, you know, that will help you throughout your journey?
Really just making connections when you go places and travel.
Experience. It's a big factor.
Okay. I'm going to let you jump in, and then I'll come back to him.
Okay, so how does the hot competition y'all been dealing with so far? How has that helped you? I'm pretty sure in the AAU circuit is a little bit tougher than maybe playing at your high school. So how has that prepared y'all for the next level?
Going to all these different states with all these different tournaments is different level of play. So it's higher level, on the East Coast. So it was good.
Okay, so competitive wise, when y'all play against each other, do y'all think that y'all making each other better if y'all playing in the yard, in the backyard, or wherever y'all play? If it's just 1-on-1 between the two of y'all, are y'all already competitive with each other?
Yeah, It does get competitive. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Who wins most of the games when y'all play?
No,
easily me.
He said who?
Me.
You every time? Okay. So between the two of y'all, either one can answer first. What are you good at? Like, are you a shooter? Are you a defensive player? You a slasher to the basket? What are y'all good? What do you feel like your individual things that you're good at?
I'm good at shooting and blocking shots.
Okay. So how tall are you?
6'8".
You 6'8"? Oh wow. Okay. And and what's your strengths?
I feel like mine would be shooting and like getting to the basket.
And how tall are you?
6'8".
Good Lord. Oh my goodness. So y'all still got time to grow. Yeah,
Yes.
y'all might get about 7 feet tall. Cause what are y'all what like now y'all what like 14?
15, 16.
15, 16? Good Lord, okay, that's what's up. So do you have any preferences of schools that you want to go to? Like your dream school?
My dream school would be like Florida State or what is it? I'm gonna say Colorado State too.
Colorado State. Okay. Well, interesting. So what intrigues you about the schools? Because both y'all in Texas, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what intrigues y'all about a Florida State and a Colorado State?
When we were playing in Denver this summer for AAU, the environment really like took my eye.
Mm-hmm.
Like I liked how like clean it was, and I got to see a little bit of the campus, and it was pretty cool.
Okay. What about you?
I would say Duke and U of H.
Ooh, man, you made my skin itch when you said Duke. Ooh, uh. No, it's all good. It's all good. Crystal, what's going on?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Morning. Yeah, you sound a little
Doing well. Good
raspy this
morning. Good
morning.
morning. Good
All right?
morning.
I got a little call from okay though.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
You want to jump in? I don't know much you heard, but you can go ahead and jump in. I know you probably didn't did your background, so go on jump in here.
I did, but I don't know what y'all said, so y'all go ahead. I'll jump in.
All right. Okay. So which one is Malik and which one is Malachi? So so we can, not say if you did this. So I want to be able to call you by your name, man. So
Malachi
Malachi. Okay.
and Malik.
I got it. So Malachi, upon you choosing a school like Duke, Coach K ain't there no more, and so do you not feel like the program will go down since he's not there no more, or how do you feel about their program with you choosing them as one of your top schools?
No, cause just him, it was a big factor. Like I was thinking about, he's not there, like stuff like that. But it's still he's still there. Like it still brings all the players together and stuff, and they're constantly going to the what's it called, the Elite Eight and stuff like that. So I still feel like they're doing something good over there even without Coach K.
Okay. So, Malik, so you said that you're the type of dude that go to the basket, and you go to the cup. Do you go to the cup and you finish really, really strong? Do you are you a cat that'll spin off somebody and go duck on a baseline? Or are you a fast break guy that creates a human highlight film?
Definitely the fast break guy.
Okay. And the schools that you choose, why did you choose those schools? As far as have you checked and see what their program is like, or what their recruiting class is like, or what type of fact checks did you check to really choose those schools that you talked about?
I would say
So in other words, what he's probably trying to ask you is basically like, did you check to see, like, let's just say, what do you want to go to school for? Like, if you wasn't going to go to the NBA and you had to do a career choice, you know what I mean? What would your career choice be outside of basketball? Medical. So basically, when you looking into these schools, it's very important that you really understand their programs, the medical programs, or whatever you're trying to go. So if you're going to pick a school, then you got to make sure they have a top-notch medical program or whatever, and they focus on that side. Like Duke definitely does. I know that for a fact. My sister's best friend, she went to school. She actually went to Carolina, and Duke was crazy because she graduated from Carolina and then went to medical school at Duke. So I know they definitely have. And my sister went to Carolina, had an uncle went to Carolina. So, I know all about the Carolina and Duke programs and things of that nature. So basically, one thing that we try to, talk to about the young kids on here is, I understand you want to play professional ball and we all here for it. But at the same time, it's life after basketball. And you have to always prepare yourself for that too. And I'm pretty sure your mom or whoever, she probably, understands that too also. So that's what we ask you. That's why we say is when you go and you start sitting down with these schools, ask those type of questions. What is your programs? What is your school criteria? And, what do y'all kind of like focus on when it comes to what we're interested in outside of basketball? You know what I mean? So that's just good. That's just to give you a little piece of advice. So other than that, so basically, go ahead, Jake. I'm sorry. I just wanted to throw that in there.
So just seeing if you was checking some facts behind the schools as far as how many people they graduate per year, how many people leave the school and go to graduate school, check out their curriculum, see how long the college professors been teaching, because that's all important when you're entering a curriculum and when you're picking your major and stuff like that. Just seeing, have you guys had a chance to do any research on the schools yet?
Nah, not really.
Nah, we haven't. I haven't really got into that yet.
Oh, okay. So, apart from saying that, man, who's your favorite college team? Who's your favorite NBA team? And who's the favorite NBA player? So both of y'all can answer that, and whoever decides to go first, I'm all ears.
I'll go first. My favorite college team is probably U of H. I like their intensity and stuff like that on the court and off the court. My favorite NBA team, Brooklyn Nets. And my favorite NBA player, Kevin Durant.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting.
Well, before we move forward with your brother, so do you really think they have a legit chance to win the championship this year?
Yes.
Okay, and why do you think this, sir?
They're just they're a good team. They have a lot of talent over there. They just gotta learn how to play together. Once they play a few middle of regular season, we'll get a hang of it.
Okay.
Well, I'll come before the next brother chime in. I just want to say this, man. I just want to say this. If being semi-honest can't give you at least 12, 8, and 5 per game, which is not a lot. The team is going to struggle down through the stretch. They need Ben to do that. They need him to do that, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's going to be a key factor, man, and that's going to help them a lot, man. You know what I mean? They don't need him to average 20. They don't need him to average 30, 12, 13, about 8 assists, and about 5 rebounds. That's all, bro. That's all.
Well, let me say this, and these two brothers understand this. I don't even think it's necessarily just about the stats itself, because we talked about this when James Harden was there. It's about the impact you have on the game, because you could have 12, 8, and 5 by the end of the game, and it being garbage time, or you could have 8, 12, and 5 where let's just say 6 or 7 of those assists was to get a big basket at the end of the game to help a win, or a big rebound, or defensively, we know he's a defensive player of the year candidate type player. Is he shutting down the best player at the key moments of the game? So I think it's more about not just the stat line, it's more about his impact in the first couple of games. He's had no impact. Now it's still early, so I'm not going. I'm trying to stay off the brother. They say I be on him too much, so I'm gonna get off of him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all don't watch the show probably like that, but I do be on the brother head a little bit. So I'm gonna lay off.
But we can't expect him to be an impact player like a Draymond Green, man. That ain't who Ben is. Ben is a player that plays good defense. He stops certain players from driving to the basket. He like cut off that driving line. He can bring the ball up the floor. He was able to create it one time to really, give cats open shots that they would normally take. And he was able to get you some buckets and some rebounds, some assists. You know what I mean? But it's got to be a manuscript, and I just don't think the Nets have a good coach that can draw up a manuscript, to really fit that whole Ben Simmons, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving. To make them mesh well together. Steve Nash got to do better, bro. He really do.
Well, let me ask you, let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all before we go to the other Malachi and Malik. Okay, before we go to the next brother, because Malachi, you don't want to answer the first one, right? Because I'm trying to get y'all, yeah. So before we move on, when y'all playing in a tournament, because I'm assuming y'all don't play point guard, right? Mm-mm. Y'all more like 3 or 4s or whatever, play the 5. So basically position. I know it's kind of position. So when y'all have a point guard who basically, I'm pretty sure y'all both play with point guards in the AAU circuit that understands facilitation and the getting you the ball where you need in the right position. How important do you feel like that is to your development of your game when you play with somebody that understands how to get you the ball? Malik, I'm gonna let you answer this one since you haven't answered. Since he answered so far on the basketball on the Nets question.
Okay. I think it really having like a high IQ point guard, it like gets you in the positions where you can score, so that way you can play to your strengths and not weaknesses.
Okay. Now, so since we got back on you, what are your like Jacob was saying? Who's your favorite college team, NBA team, and NBA player?
I think mine would be Gonzaga because I really like how they move the ball. And my favorite NBA team is the Lakers. Okay. And my favorite player is LeBron.
Okay, my brother. Okay. Crystal, you ready to jump back in here yet?
Who do you guys think you model your game after?
Kevin Durant.
Oh, so you a shooter like that? Yeah. You got them moves in your bag?
Yes.
Okay. And Malik?
I would say Jalen Green if he played more on the wing.
Jalen Green is a bucket, man.
Okay. I like that brother. I think he should have been number 1 in the draft. I do like him. I think he's better than Cade Cunningham so far, for what I've seen. I definitely like it. You got that kind of
balling too, though. No, not Cade. My bad. No,
you mean Jalen Green?
Jalen Green been balling.
Yeah, and he got super confidence. That's what. So you got that kind of confidence in yourself, Malik. Like when it comes on the court, do you? I mean, not necessarily as far as like being cocky with it, but are you confidence? You had that confidence every time you're on that court that you can do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you talk junk? Do y'all talk junk on the court? That's the thing. Do you talk junk to the opponents?
He do.
That's what I'm wondering. What you can say to what you can say? I don't want to get you in trouble with your mama. So what can you say? What do you say without putting too much out there that when you talk to your opponents?
I just be telling them like you can't guard me if I like score on or give them a bucket or call them too little and stuff like that.
You don't be doing the too little thing going down the court. What game? I was watching that the other night. I forgot what game it was. And I think it was the Boston game where I think it was Jalen Green or Jason Tatum. One of them went down the court and they did the too little sign. So I forgot who was guarding them. I was like, oh Lord, they done started already. You know what I'm saying? So you don't be doing that to him, do you?
Nah, not yet.
He said not yet. All right, Crystal, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And how did you guys start playing basketball?
Um,
Or when did you start? How about when did you start?
I started when I was like 7, 8 years old. We started playing with a church little league first, I9 Sports, just to
Mhm.
get going. And then when we started liking it, loving the game, we started training more. As we got older, we kept moving up teams and stuff, age groups. So, and it brought us to where we are today.
Okay.
Ain't no league like that church league. Boy, look at here.
I know you didn't talk trash in that church league.
Nah, you can't do that, cause you can't do that because you got the deacon coaching, the pastor coaching. You just like,
The us was refereeing. No, I'm just
yeah,
playing.
you had to suck it up, suck it up and go. But man, it's good league, man. It was those times was good when more churches had the basketball leagues and stuff like that was pretty good, man. So that's what's up, man.
You don't really have those outside leagues outside of AAU anymore like you used to. You know what I'm saying? And if they do, they struggle a lot to kind of keep it going the way they should. Like when we was growing up, that was a common thing, a recreational league. You know what I mean? Where it didn't really cost a lot of money and all that kind of stuff to do, or whatever. So yeah, but so basically, if you make it to the NBA, where do you see your careers being? Like, what is your ultimate goal? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say when you make it to the NBA, because I like to speak stuff to an existence. So when you get to the NBA, what is your ultimate goal when you get there? Is it more about championships? Is it about being the GOAT like LeBron? What is your ultimate goal, when you get there?
Money.
To get
Malik, you go first this time.
yeah, mine would be to get a championship and really like prove people wrong that doubted me.
Oh, okay. So what are kind of stuff that they say to you? Like, what is stuff that you heard about your game that you feel like that people doubt you on?
That I'm too big to be outside on the wing, and that I'm too slow to like get to the basket from where I am behind 3-point line.
Oh, okay. So have you worked on your game as far as being more of a post presence, or you just you want to just basically be outside on the wings?
I mean, since I'm like 6'8", I gotta have a post game. So I've been working on that with my coach.
Oh, okay. What about you, Malachi?
I would want to be the best in the league when I get there. Just prove everyone wrong. Since I was little, just
Okay.
thoughts.
Okay. So is a championship is something that's your ultimate goal? Is it, or more like just being great in the league? So, how important is the championship part of it to you?
Both, so I can get many rings as possible while I'm there.
Okay. All right. Jacob or Crystal, y'all got any more questions?
Have you played against LeBron's boys on the AAU circuit?
No.
No.
Well, who have you played for in the circuit that's have y'all played anybody that's like close to like, now I guess want to say probably looked at as far as like the number one, like the top players in the draft or college as far as coming out now? Have y'all played with anybody that you can name that y'all know that's either going to the NBA or going to one of these top schools?
Y'all played DeJuan Wagner's boy?
Uh-uh.
No, not him either. Okay.
So there's nobody right now y'all can say that y'all played against, as far as y'all know, that y'all gonna see on the next level.
We played. What's his name? From Defenders. Yeah, Jamari and Chris.
We played with Chris was in Chris Johnson, Kansas commit.
Oh, okay.
He was in our he was on the 17U defenders.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this question then: Who have you played against so up to this point that when you played against them, you say, "Oh, okay, he on our level. He the truth." Who have you played with that you could say, "Okay, if I want him to come, if I go to Duke, if I go to Sam Houston, if I go to Colorado State, I might have to go grab him up, and we might have to go win something over there." Who's that player or two that y'all played against like that?
Nah, they be all on the EYBL.
They said nobody.
Oh, okay. He said nobody. Okay. You got a new question, Jacob?
Oh yeah. So, Kenneth Bland, KB Amazing.
Hold on, Jacob. Hold on, Jacob. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
No, I was about to read this question, but go ahead.
Oh, well, go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
Ken said, how do they? Okay, how do y'all feel about the NBA potentially going back to showing players out of high school straight to the NBA?
I mean, I feel like it's kind of good and kind of not good because you're losing the developmental part and you're missing more experience in college and stuff like that to get ready to go to the league.
So if you had a chance to go straight out of high school, you think you may choose to go to college 1 year, 1 or 2 years?
I say yes.
Or would you go get the NBA money?
I say I'd go to college just for the experience and developmental part.
So
you know they can pay you and develop you, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so in other words, okay, I'm sorry.
No, I said go ahead, Akon.
No, so in other words, what I'm hearing from y'all, it sounds like y'all saying that getting better as ball players and developing yourselves into great players is just as important, or maybe more important than the money initially. You know what I mean? Is that what I'm getting from y'all too?
Yes.
Okay. I know Jacob got to ask that strengthening question before we let him go. So I'm gonna let you ask that question.
Yeah, man. So, you guys been playing ball since you're 6, 7 years old, traveling this place, traveling that place, all in the limelight, taking pictures at that place. So when you're working out, man, and you're keeping yourself conditioned, man. So for you as an athlete, how important is that strength and condition to you, man?
It's a big factor because we're on this team now where we're gonna be the main on the team. So we gotta stay out there running, stay in shape so we can keep our stamina up.
Okay. So with the teams that you've been on, and before I get into that, I want to ask you, man, what would you say the level of competition that you played against in Texas? Like, do you feel like when you're traveling, going to AAU and playing against different teams from different states are better, or do you feel like the state of Texas is so unrecognized for the level of basketball talent that they do have?
I think going to different states is more competitive because everything in Texas is starting to level out now.
I'll say going to different states, the different speeds of the game. Like on the East Coast, the game is way faster.
Oh, wow.
That's definitely interesting. Icon and Crystal, don't you think that's interesting? He said on the East Coast is way faster. What y'all think about that comment?
Well, probably so. We got ballers out here.
Yeah, we do, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see that. You know what I mean? Because if you look at overall across the board, whenever it's tournament time, or you see a lot of the great players, a lot of them do come more from the East Coast than the West Coast. Not to say West Coast players don't have great players, but like even the teams themselves don't really, because UCLA just started kind of getting back on the map, and whatever team in the West Coast you can really say is, has been like dominant over the last several years, other than Gonzaga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
That's
mean,
probably
yeah,
about
you're right.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
can see that. So anyway, fellas, I appreciate y'all coming on this morning, giving us your time. I know it's early, because y'all are an hour behind us. And I just want to say I do love Houston, Texas. It's probably one of my top cities in America. I've been there probably 15 to 20 times over the last 2-3 years. So I love love the city. I love the environment. Kind of like, I don't know if you've ever been to Atlanta, but it kind of reminds you of like a second Atlanta every time I go out there. And I always do see that Sam Houston statue every time I go by. You know what I mean? I actually want to stop. Now you got me interested. If I ever go by, to just stop by and look at, read what it says or whatever. You know what I mean? Or whatever. I always sit on the interstate or whatever. I don't know if you know the history of the actual Sam Houston himself, but maybe it's good to know about it. But anyway, I want to appreciate y'all for coming on. Appreciate your mother for allowing you to come on. And sky's the limit for y'all. I'm waiting to see y'all play basketball, because if you're already 6'8", y'all might get the 7 feet tall and be on the level of what they talking about with this new guy coming out now that's 7'4". What's the guy's name?
Victor.
Victor, yeah.
Whopper, something W, yeah.
Wanapa, something like that. But yeah, they talking about he gonna be better than LeBron, but potentially maybe. So anyway, I want to appreciate y'all for coming on, and y'all have a great rest of y'all, weekend and morning.
Thank you for inviting us. It's a
Thank
cool
you.
experience too.
All right.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all.
Have a good day.
You too.
You too.
So Crystal, you got the scores or the games of the day? Can you pull that up for us if you don't mind, ma'am?
I sure will.
Steve all late in the game.
Oh, Steve
He's
got
like
the
Atlanta dude. He's like Atlanta dude jump on all late. I'm sorry, calling you black. Calling you Yellow Tony. You know what I'm saying? Don't start calling you Black Tony. I'm calling you Yellow Tony.
Oh man, Steve, what you doing, man?
Yeah, you driving the car? You cutting grass?
Yes, Steve and D come on here act like he was doing yard work.
Right.
Oh, man, to come here all interrupting the show, all this extra. Like Atlanta dude.
That boy act like that boy sound like he out there watching the garden, planting flowers.
Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. You loud. Yeah, you hear you, man. You loud in Pittsburgh. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. You know what I'm saying? You should have just came on the show with a pink shirt on. You know,
I got on a pink bonnet. I
bet you do. You do.
Oh man, have mercy, man. Bless your heart, boy. We gonna pray for you today.
We need to pray for these picks and the Dallas Cowboys from last week. That's what we need to pray for.
No, we don't, Steve. Stop, bro. Stop, man. Man, come on, man, Steve. You just have no, like, it don't really sound like much coming from you, bro. Like a Falcons fan, no, it don't sound like much. So it's just like go over my head, water under the bridge. Like it don't really sound like much.
You picked the Green Bay Packers last week, they lost. You picked the Cleveland Browns last week, they lost.
Okay.
Let's see who else you picked last week that lost. Dallas, they lost. Kansas City. Now you were real heavy on Kansas City. You gave Josh Allen a lot of grief last week. You gonna walk that back?
No, I'm still ain't sold, bro. Okay, the sun shine on the dog ass some days. What are you talking about?
Okay. All right. Everybody lost with Tampa Bay. We all picked Tampa Bay last week. We all owe Pittsburgh an apology.
No, we don't. We you know what I'm saying? Tom Brady just need to play better.
Tom owe us an apology.
Well, he said it was his offensive line. Y'all seen him out there cussing out them folks.
Yeah, he was wrong for that though.
No, whatever. No, it was him. It was him.
But Tom been doing that. How is Tom wrong for that? He been doing it his whole career, cussing out people.
Yeah, but I haven't seen him do it. I'm talking about like the whole line as like maybe it's the cameraman. They showing it more. But that was very aggressive, like to all of them. And it was after you just went to a party. You missed walkthroughs because you was flying in. Like it was unwarranted. Like other times when he giving his best or whatever, and we know he practicing hard. No, bro, you was just with Robert Kraft at a wedding. And then you had to fly in and you missed walkthroughs. I know he's Tom Brady, and I love Tom Brady.
What you saying, Jacob? He was tossing it up.
Yeah, he was tossing it up. But hey, Robert Kraft don't play no games, Chris. You know that. Huh? He don't play. Robert Kraft don't play no games. Tom was tossing it up. Right. Got his goddamn nerve.
Right. All of that. And then you gonna come take the line out.
Hey, what you do, Jacob? What you say, Jacob?
Y'all crazy, man. Let's get into these pictures this week.
Hey, Steve, check this out, man. For him to cuss out grown men and they just take it like their granddaddy cussing them out.
What you gonna do?
What? What you mean?
You can't do that to that man right now.
Man, you crazy, man. You ain't about to talk to me like that, bro. I'm at least defend myself.
Come to Jesus meeting in the locker room.
I was saying in the locker room that you can, but you can't do it on the field. If you show up Tom Brady on that field, that's your last time in your uniform.
Oh well, bro. Well, man,
they gonna trade me. You right.
So you can't be no man though, Steve. Like
no. I just said you gotta approach him in the locker room. You can't do it out there in public. He shouldn't have did you like that. He shouldn't have did you like that in public. I agree, but.
As Bernie Mac said, as Bernie Mac said, it's gonna be some furniture moving in this.
Yeah, I mean, when we get to the locker room, we're gonna do it. But let's get these picks in, man, real quick. Oh, we got Atlanta at Cincinnati. That's the first game.
I'm gonna say Cincinnati.
Atlanta.
Since they in Cincinnati.
All right. I gonna say Cincinnati.
You know them dirty birds don't do good in the cold weather.
I was hoping it don't be too cold today, but yeah, it is. It's already talking about like 30 degrees, 20 degrees.
Oh yeah,
Who you going with, Jay? You said Atlanta?
Atlanta, 2017.
Crystal, what you got?
I'm gonna go Bengals since they home.
All right. You got Detroit at Dallas. Anybody like Detroit for the upset?
Back on?
Not on this. As much as I want to, I done picked Detroit like 3-4 weeks in a row, and they keep disappointing me.
Wow.
I know they got some of their players coming back that they was missing, like DeAndre Swift. I think coming back. I think their wide receiver coming back, St. Brown. But I just don't think. I think more because of the pressure they're gonna put on Jared Goff. He ain't gonna be able to handle that pressure.
As my grandma used to say, when you feel trouble. Cowboys.
Yeah, so I'm going Detroit.
There's some troubled people in Detroit, bro. They trouble.
Yeah,
you gonna have to wrap your loving arms around them and keep them in prayer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You got the Indianapolis Colts at the Titans.
We're gonna give Matt Ryan a break, ain't we, Steve? Not you though.
I went with Tennessee 2 weeks in a row. Lightning in the bottle 2 weeks in a row with Matt Ryan. Nah, I don't see it.
Now, Steve, Icon. When you start disliking Matt Ryan, so I just don't understand, man. Like
earlier this season when I seen that new one.
Did Steve tell you that he was gonna give you a couple passes out there, Magic? You know what I mean? I don't know because
Steve did talk up his. I'm like, yeah, he gonna have the best game he had in his career. He damn near sure had it last week too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if the best game in his career, but it looked like it. It looked like
that's okay. He'll do it every once in a while.
I just don't see it 2 weeks in a row, though. I mean,
No.
But I think Tennessee gonna get them.
What you got, Jake? Oh, Crystal, what you got?
I got Titans.
Crystal, where you going? Not Crystal. Sorry, Jacob. You going with Matt Ryan? Or you going with Titans?
I'm going Matt Ryan, man.
Okay.
All right, we got Green Bay, Tyler Heineke, and the Washington Commanders. I don't got so used to calling them that shit. I don't got so used to calling them that for real. I be calling it all the time.
Well, you know what? I'm actually gonna say that I feel like Tyler Heineke gonna give us some juice, some boost, like some confidence. Because I think I was telling somebody this the other day. I don't think the team really ever believed in Carson Wentz like the players did. And I think that Tyler Heineke, even though he may not be as talented or whatever the case, whatever you want to call it, I guess whatever, he's like an underdog to them. So they seem like they fight harder when he's out there on the field for him. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So I just feel like they're gonna rally around him. And Green Bay is such a mess right now. They got wide receivers that they don't trust. You know, Randall Cobb is out. I just feel like, you know, I'm gonna put them up for a press. That's gonna be my upset of them beating Green Bay, if you want to call it. Because right now, I don't even know if you call anybody beating Green Bay upset right now.
All right, so I can ride with the Washington. Crystal, where you going? Who you got?
I'm gonna go Packers. I'm gonna say Aaron Rodgers kind of fed up a little bit, so
Yeah,
he
that's
gonna have
kind of.
a big game.
Yeah, I'm leaning with Green Bay. I don't think they're gonna lose. What, 3 weeks? It'll be 3 weeks in a row that they'll lose. If they lose this week. Ooh.
Yeah, I think so.
All right,
hopefully my team will rally around each other just because of Daniel Snyder. Good Lord,
I think they ain't playing because of him. I think they all just sick of that junk, bro. Like, I think y'all supposed to be honoring what's his name? What's that tight end y'all had? Y'all supposed to be honoring
Chris
him.
Cooley. He not even coming.
He said he ain't coming.
He ain't coming. That's bad. That's bad.
Oh, so Steve,
What's that?
This is what I'm gonna say, man. Tyler Heineke quarterbacks today. Tyler Heineke hooked back up with his favorite receiver, Terry. And him and Terry made this connection, right? And they tear the Green Bay secondary asses up. And he catches for about 225, 230 yards.
Shit.
And,
Man, come on now.
And Washington beat Green Bay by 28-14.
All right, so Jacob, let me write this down. Hold on. Jacob said 28-14 and 28-14, and Terry gonna have 250. What you said, 250?
No, 225.
225. All right.
But you did say something key though. Jacob. You said because Terry McLaurin was balling more when he had Tyler Heineke, so I will give you that.
Because Heineke would throw it to him recklessly. He didn't care who, if he were open, unopen. He gonna throw it to Terry.
And Terry go get it. And Terry go get it.
I agree with that. You got Tampa Bay at Carolina. Jacob, you picked the Panthers yesterday. You sticking with that?
Yeah.
Really?
What? What are you drinking?
Not just winning. I'm just showing from love. So I think Panthers can. It'll be a very low scoring game, like 13-10.
I should have put breaking news at the bottom of the screen on that pick. Yeah.
Tampa Bay.
Okay.
And it won't be close.
It
will not be close.
I'll tell Carolina on their 5th string quarterback. They done went on the side of the road and got one of them Home Depot where people to come out and play.
Jacob said that it's gonna be a defensive struggle today. 12-9.
I think the coaches be driving on the side of the road and say, look, listen, if you see one of them Home Depot guys that be working this morning, come tell them play quarterback.
You got the New York.
I can't. You don't think Brady looking like he just came out of AA?
Yeah, but he lose to the Carolina Panthers.
Okay.
Yeah, he lose to PJ
Tom
Walker.
Brady gonna look like he looked maybe 2 years ago against the Panthers. He already mad because y'all on his behind for fussing at them people. He gonna watch them now. Watch the numbers he put up.
You got the New York Giants at the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Whew.
Jacob, you went with the Jags yesterday. You sticking with that pick or you switching?
I ain't switching. I don't like no damn Giants. Fuck the Giants.
Calm down.
Motherfucking bastard.
Icy this morning. We gonna leave you off the altar. Extra holy water on. Yeah, I got the Giants. I think they just got. I got them they clicking right now. And in Jacksonville, they up and down. Trevor Lawrence, he still kind of got me iffy about him.
Man,
yeah.
Like, for real.
I can't. You got Giants.
Huh?
I ain't never picking the Commanders no damn more. You got the Giants. All right, I got your ass.
Crystal, where you going?
Giants.
Don't nobody believe in Trevor Lawrence? Oh, man.
I ain't say I don't believe in him. He just too up and down right now.
Right.
And they spend all that money. You would think they would be better, right?
I think they will be because they've been in a lot of games. They just lose them. I mean, they've been competing. At least part of it.
Yeah. All right. Cleveland Brown at the Baltimore Ravens. Jacob, you went with Cleveland yesterday. You sticking with that?
Yeah. Cause you know what? You know why?
What's up? What you got?
Because I don't believe in Lamar Jackson in the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, he's a no-show, a no-go. He does nothing. Trash, finito, healthy sit sack, nothing.
Wow. I'm going with Baltimore. I don't believe in Jacoby Brissett like that, so I'm going with.
I don't believe in Brissett neither, but I don't believe in Jackson in the fourth quarter either. It's proven facts.
That's true. He didn't have. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He need to already be up. I think he already gonna be up.
Yeah, me too. I think they're gonna be, yeah.
New England brought that old Jacoby back last week. I told y'all New England was gonna go in there and really handle them boys. That's what they did.
Well, Bill Belichick do that to a lot of quarterbacks. If you're not an elite quarterback, then Bill Belichick gonna expose you. That's just the way Bill Belichick is.
Crystal, who you got?
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Okay. Icon, where you going? You said Baltimore, right?
Yeah, Baltimore.
All right. KB picked Baltimore as well. Jacob, you got Cleveland by yourself. Give me a score.
Cleveland, I'm gonna say 21 to 14.
All right. The New York. Oh, this will be easy. The Jets at the Broncos. Russell Wilson is not playing today.
I don't give a damn. He was playing.
He could have been playing Russell Wilson with Russell Westbrook in the backfield. I wouldn't have picked them. If your name Russ right now, you need the doggone. I ain't gonna say that because I really got blocked. So if your name Russ right now, you just need to go put yourself in like a coat somewhere, like Martin on the episode of Martin when he went off to that coat.
Well, you crazy. You crazy. He had that little afro with that one braid.
Brother Sunflower.
The Houston Texans at the Las Vegas Raiders. Anybody believe Houston pulling the upset?
You said the Raiders?
The Houston Texans at the Raiders. Yep.
That ain't no upset. What you mean an upset? Y'all
they both won and 3, 1 and 4.
Oh, that's messed up.
That's just like us. There's two sorry teams playing against each other. Ain't no upset. Whoever wins, lead. I'm gonna go with that.
Oh man, how you gonna talk about that man team like that, man?
Right.
on a Sunday morning, man.
Whatever. He been on my head about Miami, like the Florida Gators. Juggernaut.
Calm down.
I can't stop acting like you eat it like Sunday morning.
I'm coming at K because K been getting at Miami like Florida Gators has been balling all year. You know what I'm saying?
Well.
I keep telling them. I don't care if they gonna be 3-4 next week, like we gonna be 3-4, 3-4, 3-4. I don't care who you lose, who you win. 3-4, 3-4. It don't matter. You know, especially in college football. Because at the end of the day, if we both 6-5 or 6-6 or whatever, we both gonna be in the Cheetos Bowl. We gonna be in the Bankhead Bowl, whatever.
Hey, Steve, this man said the bankhead bowl. Bankhead bounce, bankhead bounce, bankhead bounce, bankhead bounce.
You took Jacob back to his heyday. Somebody bankhead bounce.
Oh man.
We got Crystal, who you got? You got that. Crystal, who you got?
That's the game I'm gonna call an upset. I'm gonna say Texans win.
He just told me it wasn't no upset.
You know what? What I mean is,
you got the better team, the better of the two. You got the better of the two.
Because Vegas is a 7-point favorite, so technically the Texans are the under. You know what I'm saying?
7 points.
The line is 7 points.
Now, if I was in Vegas, I bet with Houston. You gonna give?
I bet on that game just because of the line.
Hey man, I got raised by 14, man.
Oh well, you think Vegas?
I don't think it's gonna be a close one. I don't think it's no blowout.
Me either.
14 points ain't a blowout, huh? What you mean? They ain't a blowout.
Yeah, that's a close one.
Anything over 10 a blowout, Jake.
Oh man, here y'all go. Who made these rules? Y'all made these rules?
Stop it.
Yeah, because a close game. Listen, a close game in Vegas is 3-point spread, a field goal. If it's a game that they feel like it's going to be heavily favored, like that game, it's a 7. They give you a full touchdown. You saying 2 full touchdowns, bro? That's a blowout. Yeah, that's a blowout. Like real legit. Team get beat by 2 full touchdowns, you technically should double up on that thing. Excuse me. But I get what you're saying, though. There's not that much separation from these two teams, I think. All right, so I got everybody. I know what KP going, so we ain't got to worry about that. Seattle at the Chargers.
Chargers, I guess.
I don't know, Seattle.
Jacob, you went with Seattle yesterday. You want to switch it up?
Nah, man, we gonna send Gino a care package. Gino gonna win this by himself.
I'm gonna go with the black quarterback. I'm going with Gino on this.
Oh
yeah, man.
I can easily see Seahawks winning.
Yeah.
Oh my! So since you said it, go ahead and elaborate.
I just think the Seahawks are surprisingly playing better than because like me and Steve-O said they was gonna be the worst team in the league, and they're nowhere close to the worst team in the league.
That's the Falcons. I think the Falcons got that.
They actually compete in those games. And Gino, I don't know about last week, but before last week, he had didn't he have like the highest quarterback rating or whatever?
Yeah. That game versus New Orleans, he kind of like just went off in the second half.
So I mean, Seahawks could win this. I'm gonna go Chargers, but Seahawks could very easily win.
Now, Chris, you talked them doors just to go the other way.
I just wanted you to know that it was a competitive game. That's all.
I think Seattle. I think that Pete Carroll is going out of his way to prove that he can win without Russell Wilson. Like I really believe. I think that's why another reason why Seattle. I think Pete Carroll is so motivated this year to prove everybody wrong that he got them. He got not just Geno, but he got that team playing above their level right now. And with Chargers, they've been kind of. Even when they win, it's kind of like a struggle. It's like they don't have like no game where you just like, oh man, they look great. It's like, we got away with another one. So I feel like Seattle.
I will say about the Chargers that
overrated.
I thought it was overrated. Well, they're not really rated though. Like they're 4-2, so nobody's saying Super Bowl for them at this point. But he hasn't had his number one receiver but one game. So because with the hamstring injury, they said he was coming back last week, but then they scratched him, and now they saying he questionable this week, and they might just sit him and wait till after the bye and let him play after the bye. But he hasn't played since week 1. Keenan Allen hasn't played since week 1, so that does factor in somewhat. So I don't know if he's gonna play today or not, but you know.
Okay.
All right, and we got
before you say that, Steve, the whole AFC West is a fucking letdown.
I agree. I 100% agree with you, and I'm let down because I thought Denver was going to be way better than what they are. I didn't think Super Bowl, but I just thought they'd be better though.
Yeah, I agree. Denver head coach don't look like he don't know what the hell he's doing. So yeah,
terrible. Garbage juice.
But y'all know they linking Peyton to the Chargers. They say he want to coach. He want to coach whatever the quarterback. What's the quarterback?
Justin Herbert.
Yeah, Justin Herbert. He wants to coach him. So Sean Payton is being linked to the Chargers if they fire their coach or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Jacob will have.
I thought you were talking about Peyton Manning. I was like, what? You said Sean Payton. Okay.
Hell no, man. What they doing that for?
I'm just saying he being linked to him.
Wow.
I don't know if this is gonna happen, but
that's interesting. Okay.
You got the Kansas City Chiefs at the San Francisco 49ers.
ooh.
With and CMC playing.
Chiefs by
Oh,
10.
my own boy.
Ooh, Chiefs by 10.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. Because Westcott ain't playing yet this week either, so I'm going with my homeboy.
who ain't
Who
playing?
playing?
I don't think CMC gonna play till next week.
Yeah, he playing.
He playing today.
He playing. They even putting him in on
He ain't gonna play that many plays. He probably gonna have no impactful plays.
Oh,
Probably
okay.
get his feet.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they ain't better get no doggone playbook together that quick. He just got
They
traded.
said they was gonna put him in on them red zone packages. Now that's what it said.
Yeah, I mean they might, but I feel like I still think he's gonna come back with a vengeance.
What's up, Chris? They can post that you've been dodging them. They good to see you still alive and kicking them on.
Yeah, they about to go to the World Series.
Yeah, Chris, we still them boys. Are y'all still them Philly Crows?
Well, they about to go to the Philly about to really be turned. Well, they about to be in the World Series.
Yeah, they running into a buzzsaw. You see, the Houston Astros have not lost a game yet, so. Good luck.
I'm kind of tired of Houston. You know what I'm saying?
Why you tired of somebody else's dynasty? I can't. Come on, man.
Nah. It's not even that. It's not even that. Well, it's kind of funny to me because it's like this team cheated their way to a championship and cannot lose since.
There you talking about cheating, man. There you go.
They did.
Just like y'all gonna say Brady cheated because of the ball. Like, why?
Oh my God! Oh, yeah,
that ain't got nothing to do with it, man. Like, suck it up and go. Like that team created dynasty.
It's not even really about that. I want to see. I like to see other teams win. If it ain't my team, I like to see the team win.
I don't. If you're predominant, stay predominant. If you're predominant, stay predominant.
I only like dynasties if it's my team. If it's other teams, I don't like dynasties. I like to see.
That's hateration, man.
Also known as a hater. I'm with you though. I'm with you.
What?
You're a hater. You're a hater.
I just don't like to see the same team win unless it's my team. That's just
right. I understand that. I definitely understand.
Hate. I like this, especially a team that ain't won ever or in a long time. The Phillies ain't.
Well, that ain't my problem. If you ain't never won nothing, if you ain't never won nothing, if it's up to me, your ass won't win nothing. Like, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Hey, I don't care about you never won nothing.
That boy crazy.
Okay, moving on.
Hold up, Crystal. Who you choose? San Francisco or?
I'm gonna go Chiefs.
Of course he is, man.
Jacob, you still going Chiefs?
I ain't betting against my homeboy. No, sir.
And then last week's game, everybody all up on it. I'm like, yeah, I like Justin Herbert. I mean, Josh Allen beat the man by 30. He won in the last second. It was a last second game, and just like I feel like every time they play, it's gonna be like Lakers and Boston back in the day in the 80s. It's gonna be
that game could have went either way, man.
It could go either
just
way.
like when they played in the playoffs.
I'm about to say though, they're because of the coin flip
about it.
All of a sudden, they had like just Josh Allen, the next coming Tom Brady and all this other stuff. Like,
never.
Y'all crowning the man way too quick. You know what I mean?
No.
He still got to win the playoffs.
Somebody crowning somebody.
Hey, Crystal, but I can't crown a man that ain't been in the league that long and already throw 50 interceptions. I can't crown a man for doing that.
Well, okay, you won a regular season game. Oh, okay. Ooh. Good.
I mean, but that's how you build the anticipation of the games, though. Y'all don't like the process.
Beat him in the playoffs. Beat him in the playoff. He beat him in the playoff, then I give him respect.
Okay, well, he need the confidence. He beat him in the regular season. Had the confidence to beat him in the playoffs.
Didn't he beat him last year? Did he beat him last year in the regular season?
And then what happened in the playoffs? Was that not one of the greatest games we've seen? They went back and forth. It could have gone either way. That's the excitement of the series. That's the excitement of the two of them playing.
Okay, all right.
So you campaigning for Josh Allen? Go ahead, Chris. That's what I'm talking about.
No,
I think I understand what she's saying. They don't build up Geno versus Jameis Winston like that for a reason. Like you're not gonna get that. You know what I mean? So you got to sell the fight. I'm with Chris. You got to sell.
Yeah, you got to sell the fight.
I'm saying not to sell it. I get it. I get all that because that's
that shit already bought.
But I get it. But anyway, let's go on to the next.
What you say? All right, okay, you right. Pittsburgh at Miami.
Pittsburgh.
That's the Sunday night game. Sunday
night. Right?
I'm going Miami.
I'm going Miami too.
No, not at all.
Steelers? You believe in the Steelers?
I don't believe in the Steelers, but I like their rookie quarterback, and so I think that he gonna upset Miami.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. So and then, man, I used to live in South Florida, in that Miami. I'm not sold on nothing about Miami. Miami ain't breeding nothing but Scripple who to Uncle Luke. That's all. So ain't nobody worried about Miami.
Wow. Okay.
All right. What's the next game?
We got the Monday night, Chicago at New England.
New England. New England. I ain't even watching that game. New England.
Jacob took Chicago. KB took Chicago. Crystal, where you going?
New England. Hello.
Man, Bill Belichick gonna make Justin Fields like he back in high school.
For real, y'all took the Bears. Can't do better than that, bro.
Against Bill
Jacob and
Belichick,
KB did. Yep.
But against Bill Belichick, no. It
Can't.
Hey, hold, Icon. Stop that shit, bro. Because you be talking about against Bill Belichick like he gonna win 13, 14 ball games this year. Stop the bullshit, bro.
No. What I'm saying, what I just told y'all earlier.
Stop the bullshit.
What I'm saying is
we can pass around the nuts on collection plate.
No, listen what I'm saying. Bill Belichick against rookie quarterbacks or quarterbacks in their first 3 years is like 20-something and 2 or something. Like anytime you a rookie quarterback or you a young quarterback like Justin Fields, he exposes you. And if you're not a great quarterback like these Peyton Mannings or like Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers, somebody like that, or Patrick Mahomes, he makes you look bad. And he's gonna and Justin Fields don't even have weapons to look good with. So he's gonna look terrible.
Or protection. He don't have protection either.
He's gonna look terrible tomorrow night. Terrible. Watch.
Wow. All 3 NFC East teams losing today. Woo.
Chris, I don't know what you had in that Phillies game, but whatever they had in that cup is affecting your brain.
All right, so we got Thursday.
Chris, you got the Giants losing?
That's what he said.
There's nothing wrong with it, man.
So we got Thursday night game. We got Baltimore Ravens at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I got Baltimore.
What is it?
Baltimore at Tampa.
I'm picking Baltimore.
I'm never picking, man. If you can't give me no fourth quarter play, I'm never picking you, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it, man. That's ludicrous, man. Bro, it's ludicrous that you only throw 1 touchdown pass in the fourth quarter and 5 interceptions. That's ludicrous, man. But you want them to pay you $300 million. Man, you don't sit your happy, nappy, lappy ass down somewhere, man.
All right, man. Well, anyway, man.
Who you got?
I got Baltimore in the upset.
Crystal, who you got?
I'm gonna take Tampa though.
We want to appreciate the Johnson brothers coming on this morning, and we just gonna see how these picks go this week. Everybody have a great week, man, and see y'all. You know what I'm saying, and see y'all next week. You know what I'm saying.
All right.
All right. Yeah, have a great one.
All right, peace.